Hold on one second. So listen, don't say anything specific, but since I have you on the phone here, I want to ask you,
Sure.
the text I sent today, is that true?
The text you sent today?
To the group chat, is that true that you said that?
Let me see
Oh,
what
check
you
it real
said.
quick. Don't read it on the air because you never know.
I'm not.
I don't want
I am gay. Yes, very true. I drank cum. Yes.
No, I didn't, but I
From
didn't.
what you told me, that's what it was.
You know what, Keanu? That's very nice because I've been fighting that allegation for a long time, and you saying that I said that I did that, that's really going to help me a lot. I appreciate that.
Oh, okay, let me read it really fast.
But then again, Keanu, when has you sharing a private moment between all three of us ever come back to bite me in the ass?
Yes, yep, maybe it might have. Yeah,
all right,
sure.
So the text I sent.
I'm digesting it here. No, that does not ring a bell to me.
Okay, so somebody was making. It
could have.
Oh, but is that? Do you think that's the case, or do you have no knowledge of that?
I think, it's more of like, I mean, if you're asking me my opinion, I think it's like that person in the text that you mentioned first doesn't want had to have anything to do with anything anymore.
With the other,
without saying too much.
With the one person doesn't want anything to do with the other person because of perhaps verbal abuse from previously.
Right.
Okay.
And said person, I mean, I've never heard someone cry so much about just the psychological aspect of abuse of another person. Yeah.
You're saying that the phone call you had with someone sounded like someone who was being psychologically abused by someone else.
Oh, unequivocally, in my opinion, in my medical opinion, I'm not just kidding. In my opinion, 100%.
All right.
To the point of to the point of major concern. Yes.
I talked to my attorney today. He said, meet me early. We'll get everything all taken care of. And I'm like, how good are we looking? He's like, hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like, it was very much like, I ain't going to tell you because you'll go, skittering off and telling everybody and wrecking the whole. So I basically got the, we're on the goal line. Just got to shut the up and punch this in. Don't be a retard. I've gone 7 months without being a retard. I got 2 more days of not being a retard. So knock out the goal. I'll drink a beer. I'm in good spirits, guys. I'm mindful of how this whole process has been and all of that stuff. And I tell you, like, every other court date has kind of been like, oh God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell? This one, I want to get to bed. I want to get tomorrow's show over with, and I want to get to this appointment. I want to get to this date. I'm looking forward to this one, which is it's a nice change of scenery, I guess, change of vibe, if you will. I saw that the pretty antisocial girls were getting a little uppity. They were getting a little bitchy today, except my girl Jack. My girl Jackie got my back. The other one, Tiffany, she was all bitchy and wild and crazy about Aaron, and Aaron's just a piece of shit. And Haley's like, well, not Haley, Jackie. Haley's Tiffany, right? Haley is Tiffany, Jackie's my girl. And Jackie was like, hey, you gotta, be cool. Aaron can't say much. It's not over yet, blah, blah, blah. And they didn't like that one bit. But Jackie had the best legal advice. She was being kosher as all hell. And then they had this guest. And this guest thinks I know them. Like, they have this weird parasocial thing. This person really creeped me out. Apparently, they're a paralegal, which are the dental hygienists of the legal world. So she still thinks I'm getting a felony and going to jail. That tells you how much she knows about all this. But, like, I had one interaction with her, and I was around and having fun on Johnny's show, and I was yelling. And I'm screaming, and I'm having a good time pretending to hate all of Johnny's viewers. And, like, this chick took it seriously. Like, she thought I was being for real. She's like, and he knows who I am. And I had to pull the Thanos on her. I'm like, she's like, you cost me everything. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. And so then she's like, Aaron, are you mad at me? And I went, you apologize to me, and then I won't be mad at you. Totally around, totally kidding. Anyone who's watched my show for any modicum of time knows that I'm just being retarded. And she like went on Twitter and like made this apology to me. And I'm like, I wasn't serious. You don't need to, like, it doesn't, you can write silly shit. I don't care. She wasn't even writing anything mean. Well, and then she's like, I have files on air and I have to pull up all my files on air and let me pull up my spreadsheet on air. And I'm like, please don't admit that. That's really sad. Don't admit you have Aaron's. I honestly, if I had a spreadsheet on someone I'd never met before and they're a total stranger, that's like building voodoo dolls out of people's hair type of shit. That would be my best kept secret ever. Like my Eric Church chewing gum voodoo doll that I have, I'd never tell you guys about that ever in a million years. So that chick was on there. She was giving terrible advice. I tried to watch a clip, but like I couldn't like watch like all the likes that were like going on. Like if a like button was like how often those like girls said like, then like they would have thousands of likes by the time like their stream was like over. Like it's as a broadcast professional, completely listenable. But my girl Jackie got my back. I appreciate that. I know that Tiffany Henyard, the other one, she doesn't like it. If you were a nicer person, if you were a sweeter human being, you might be able to attract better people. That's all. Joey C's drug habit with $2 says, why no goal reduction after April left? I did. The goal came down $50 in the evening and $30 in the mornings. And it's going down after the Rumble creator program thing. It's going down again. And we're taking random goals and knocking them down because we've been doing so well. So I'm sorry, Joey C's drug habit. I'm sorry you didn't know that. I'm glad I could educate you. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan with a buck says, yeah, it was very clear from the Alyssa clip that chick has no clue about you or how the show works, but had lots of definite opinions anyway. Many such cases. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have developed kind of a parasocial hatred for me. I'm sure it comes from an emptiness in their own lives. I don't know. I can't concern myself with it. But she was really, I hope she's not involved in like legal decisions because she's paid attention to nothing. And she, honestly, the person who's nailed everything and knocked it out of the park for all of these legal cases has been Sean. I mean, Sean from Potentially Criminal has not missed in any of these cases that I'm involved in or tangentially involved in. I mean, he's just 100% nailed it every single time. I mean, and I think across the board, that's everybody's opinion. But yeah, she's weird. She's really strange. Like I've had one 30-second interaction with her and she thinks we're like old chums, that Friday lady. It's kind of odd. That Jackie is, I think genuinely, if you met her, I bet she's a nice person. That other one has some kind of chip on her shoulder. You can tell she's just an angry person. But that Jackie seems like a decent enough person who just wants to do podcasting as a hobby. There's nothing wrong with that. Clopogram says, did you hear the theory today, Aaron? You're a paid informant. Those girls did not get that ridiculous. There is no way they actually, I don't believe you. I think you're trying to wind me up and make them sound more retarded than they actually are. There is no way on that show. We should start doing a review of that show as like a members only thing. I just find them, I just find the what do you call it? The parasocial. They should be called the Pretty Parasocial podcast. Because like the crazy shit they come up with, it really is just like a lame Reddit forum come to life. They did not say that I'm a paid informant. Do you know how shitty of a paid informant I'd be? I wouldn't be able to stop blabbing. Darkside Aaron says, you said the FBI has the files. Yeah, so why would I have them? Why? Oh, you mean like my Google Drive? No, the whole point of the investigation is that it's a crime for you to have my Google Drive. Idiot. The whole reason they're looking into it is because illegalities have been committed with my information. Jesus, Darkside Aaron, try to keep up if you're going to use my name. You're making us all look stupid. I did find boyfriends for the pretty parasocial girls. I found them guys, and like, look, I didn't look for models. You know, I didn't look for male models. I didn't look for guys who could be in Marvel movies or anything like that. I looked for guys that I thought were in their league, had their sense of humor, could make them laugh, and maybe they could all do podcasts together. So I decided to find these girls some dude friends, some potential men. And I know that's going to break Jackie's heart. But, you know, I don't think either of us are particularly emotionally or romantically available right now. And that's okay. I just appreciate her fairness. And her admiration of my mugshot, which is an above average mugshot, if we're being honest. There was, I don't know how this ended up in my algorithm. I don't know how this ended up on my front page for YouTube for recommended videos. But it's a show that has 6 views in 4 days. And it's called Sad Dad's Club Podcast. And the Sad Dad's Club Podcast has 65 subscribers on YouTube. Their latest episode has 6 views. And I am not doing this to be mean to these guys. I want to put that out there right away. I think these guys are, I think this is fun, what they're doing. And I think they would be wonderful guests. Even if they end up being anti-steel toe people, that's fine. I think they would be great guests for Jenny and Jackie, the very parasocial podcast. I think these guys would be great. I think the girls would get along. They could go out for drinks after. Just give these guys a minute of your time, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the Sad Dad's Club Podcast, and it's hosted by this is Mersh if he never found drugs and alcohol. And this is, I don't know, kind of Stephen Root, Ron Bennington-ish, you know? Charming guys, great sense of humor, 6 views in 4 days. They deserve better. It's the Sad Dad's Club Podcast. This is their show. It's a comedy show, but they talk about the news. They mix it up just like those girls do. They're not afraid. They get in there. They're not afraid to ruffle some feathers. So I want Jackie and Joyner Kersey to pay attention to these guys. I think these could be new suitors, new boyfriends. I'm just trying to make a match, especially the Ginger. Ginger is so angry and she's so mad all the time. I think, honestly, she just gets a nice guy. I think Jackie should get the thinner one. I think she's more deserving. But the redhead, the Ginger, needs to understand that guys like this, they try hard. They're enthusiastic lovers. So there's a chance here that this works out. Sad Dad's Club Podcast. Let's take a look.
And tree stuff, rain, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So there's just a couple of guys. We're 2 guys. And they're talking about dad shit. You know, they got to work out in the yard. These guys will clean your gutters, gals. These guys will, they'll do the dishes. They'll take the trash out. Got to ask them 3 times. Am I right? Give them a shot.